Hi guys, so today I wanted to film the not safe for work tag that was created by I think Chapter Stacks and somebody else. I'll link their videos down below if you want to go ahead and check them out. I wasn't actually tagged by anyone in particular to do this, but I just thought it sounded so much fun and I wanted to do this well. So here we go. So question number 1 is, what is the last book you'd want your parents to walk in on you reading? I think for this I'm gonna go with An Apple a Day by Emma Wolf. This book is actually non-fiction about recovery from anorexia. And the reason why I wouldn't want anyone to walk in on me reading this is because I think with anorexia drawing so much attention in the media and stuff like that, I think they would jump to conclusions about me suffering from anorexia, which obviously is not true. I'm just really interested in this disease, and I just think it might, convey the wrong impressions, that's all. Number 2, it's storming outside and you're home alone for the night. What book would only make matters worse? And for this I have to go with Detective Conan. Any of the mangas, they are so creepy sometimes. I haven't actually read this one yet. Sometimes you will actually see the culprit, but only in like a black shape, so you don't actually recognize them. And they look so creepy because they're supposed to be anonymous and stuff like that, but they just look so creepy, especially when they have like this grin on their face and like, oh, shudder. I think I've reached the age where I'm not too scared of this anymore, but I used to be terrified, and somehow that has still transpired into my later years, which is now that I'm 21, and I'm still sort of scared of this. Maybe just for nostalgic reasons, but nevertheless, it kind of still scares me. So, this book. Have you ever read a book simply because of the controversy surrounding it? Yes! 50 Shades of Grey. I read that book because so many people said it was horrible and that only like housewives and desperate people liked it. And I wanted to find it for myself, and yes, it is horrible. It is absolutely terrible. It is like toe-curlingly bad and just horrible. Next we have, what is the most cringe-inducing romance or sex scene you have ever read? And one would think I would answer with something from 50 Shades of Grey to this, but no, I found the worst one, and the book that it is from is Tempest Rising by Nicole Peeler. I never managed to finish this book simply because of the reason that it sucks, and the sex scene made it all the much worse. I actually marked it, and I'm not going to read you the really bad bits, but just like a little bit because it is so bad and you just need to know this. Side note, the guy she's kissing is a vampire, so maybe, This time it was I who kissed him. I straddled his thighs, leaning down into his lips and as his arms wrapped around me. I went into the kiss slowly, unsure of how to circumnavigate his prickly bits. But he was a good teacher, and pretty soon I was French kissing a vampire as if I'd been doing it all my life. Most of the basics seemed to translate, and I sucked gently at his tongue as it entered my mouth. I heard him groan, and my heart thrilled at the sound. My lips trailed over his cheek to his ear, where it exploded a bit. Where it explored a bit. Exploded would have been more interesting. And then traced down his jaw to his neck. He tasted like my sea, and I licked his skin ardently, loving the taste and texture of his salty clavicles under my tongue. And that is only the start. Like, it gets so much worse, and I was like, no. Next question is, what book has made you question the author's sanity? And for this I have to go with Mad Apple by Christina Meldrum. This book is so weird. This is so weird. It's about this girl and who lives with her mother, and then her mother dies and she is on trial for her murder, and you just find out so much about their backstory, and it's just so crazy, and there's so many fucked up things in this book. It is just like, what? How do you even conceive of this everything? It's just so strange. It is really strange. It's a really good book, not even a question. It's really good. It like explores a lot of difficult themes. It is also just really fucked up, and it just made me think like, what? Dear Christina Meldrum, maybe just go and see a psychiatrist. Maybe that would be advisable. Number 6, have you ever put down a book and not finished it because the content was too much for you? Not so much that the content was too much, but yes, I did put down, as I said, Tempest Rising because it was too much shit. It was just too bad, and I've done that quite a few times actually, where a book just got so bad that I just couldn't finish it. But no, I've never actually not finished a book because it was too scary or because of the themes in it, because I think that you can discuss any theme in a good way and in a bad way. Number 7, what fictional character do you have the most not safe for work thoughts about? So many. Have like a little collection. No, but 1, Will Herondale, because I think he makes it on everybody's list, and 2, because I don't want to be too mainstream. I'm picking Acheron from The Magician's Guild by Trudy Kahneman. This is actually called The High Lord in English. It's the 3rd book in the Black Magician's Guild trilogy, and Acheron has, I think, most of his appearances, or like the most interesting appearances in this one, and oh my god, he is just so wow. Like, dude, oh my god, I don't usually go for older men, but he's an older, right? He's like just a little, he's like not 17 years old, okay? He's like 30 or something. And oh my god, yes, just Acheron. Okay. Show us your most not safe for work book cover, and I'm very sorry to disappoint, but I don't have one. All of mine are very much safe for work. The only thing I have like remotely in this category is this book, but it's actually not really. It's just like, there's nothing not safe for work about this. It's just the most romantic, cheesy cover that I have. Question number 9. Have you ever read something from the erotica romance genre, and what did you think? Yes, I have actually. I think this one qualifies for that. This is Lindsay Sands and a Vampirin auf Abwägen, something about a vampire in English, I don't know. This book I got for my 15th birthday from a friend of mine because she was hilarious and thought it was gonna be so fun to give me a book in the erotica genre, and yes, we giggled about it for like 30 minutes straight, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I read it. It was like, this is kind of silly. Like, I don't mind reading books in that genre as long as the rest of the story is well done. Like, I hate books where you can tell that all that the like storyline that's around it is actually just to lead up to the sexy parts, and that just bothers me to know, and like at least try to make an effort with the rest, okay? But I don't mind like sexy time happening in books. I don't mind reading books in the erotica genre, but I don't actually like seek them out. And the last question is, you stumble across a portkey, what fictional world would you not want to be transported to? Guys, 172 hours on the moon. Please don't make me go there. I'm not gonna say why because it would spoil it, but if you've read this book to the very end, then you will know, like, just know. I couldn't deal. I like shoot myself in the head 3 times. So yeah, that's it for this tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't actually know who hasn't done this tag yet because it has been very popular on YouTube lately, but I will tag Maud from Reading Miss Froggy, Whitney from Witty Novels, and Words of a Reader. I hope you guys do this as well, and please send me the links if you do because I want to see them. It's so much fun to do and even more fun to watch, and I will see you guys soon. Have a lovely week. Bye!